Welcome back to another player review. Today we are looking at the road to the knockout stage. Nabil Fekir, he came out the other day, he's an SBC, he's clocking in at around 100k to do from scratch. I've used him in champs. Rob's got a few questions for me. Say hello, Rob.
Hello there, everyone.
And I'm going to answer the questions so you guys have got a bit of a better idea of what this card is all about. Rob, take it away. What do you want to know?
So, his normal card, Jack, very solid starter card. I know the advisor loved him. Did you use him at all? Or
I didn't know. No.
Yeah, I mean, he looks pretty solid, to be honest. His stats aren't too different, really.
No, he's on a nice little +2.
Yeah, but as you said,
+3 in some areas.
He's coming at 100k. It seems like a pretty solid price for a very good card. Yeah. Initial impressions, your first few games, did he seem like a good cop or not?
So, I had just normal Hazard before. He's kind of let me down.
Yeah.
But immediately from getting Fekir in, I was like, wow.
You can tell the difference.
This is the card that I wanted Hazard to be. Nimble, kind of like aggressive, strong at the same time. He's got the bunda, he bounces off people.
Yeah.
His shooting is incredible. His traits, which I'm going to mention quickly now.
Yeah, has he got finesse shot?
He's got finesse shot and he's got the outside foot shot trait.
Yeah, I love that.
Robbie is erect.
Yes.
It's a really good combo to have. He's got 4-star, 4-star. Rob, there's not many things that I didn't like about this card straight away. He just felt like the game changer almost. So before I'd moaned about my team, I'm like, it's not clicking, lads. I need to change it. But honestly, the only player I changed was Fekir, bringing him in. He just transformed the team. Everything went through him. He dropped back into defence, well, not into defence, but into the midfield to help them out, pick up the ball. He travels really well with the ball as well, which is nice. I used the word as well so many times just then. He's brilliant, Rob. Honestly, first impressions, I was like, this is a fucking cracker. And then the impressions just it carried on and on and on. And he ended up being an absolute goat for me in champs. I'm really, really pleased that I've done him.
Very nice card design as well.
Oof, bro, it is so sexy. Yeah. Speaking of the card, Rob.
Yes.
They've got the potential for 2 upgrades.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen. They have got a couple of difficult fixtures coming up. They've got Leverkusen twice.
Yeah.
And it's 2 crappy teams. I think one's Celtic and then a Greek team, perhaps. I can't quite remember. But they need to win 3 out of the next 4.
Yeah, Something
like that, yeah. They need to win 3 of the next 4 to get an upgrade, and then if they qualify, they get another upgrade.
Yeah.
So if this guy ends up having been like an 88, if they do it as just a +1 for each one, wow, this guy is going to be really, really impressive.
So they played 2-1-2 at the minute.
Yeah,
so
they're doing really well. They're going to get a +1.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I suppose you don't really consider. You know, when you first look at it, you think it's a good card.
Yeah.
Some people might not take into consideration that he could get upgraded
this is
fairly
still live,
soon.
Yeah, it's a mini live card. Yeah. And I must say, Rob, I actually really like this little promo they brought out. I do think some of the player selections are a bit dead.
Yeah.
Like another Son, another Danjuma. Just give us some different players. Perhaps from
I
the
think
same
it's
team,
a good change. So, last year it was road to the final, obviously.
Yeah.
It just takes so long for them to get upgraded. It's quick, it's snappy, they get upgraded pretty soon if they win the games. And if they get through, I just like it. I like it a lot. It's
good cards as well. There's good boosts to them all. Especially when you look at like the lower rated ones that have had a bigger boost, like Tonali up to an 84. Anyway, the review's not about that bloody greasy-haired, long-haired guy from Milan. It's about this gorgeous man from
Fekir.
From Betis.
Yeah, dribbling stats, Jack. Very nice. Obviously, he's a bit of a short king, isn't he? Well, I think.
Yeah, he's 5'8".
Yeah, he's 5'8". He's got good dribbling. Does he feel like a silky sausage on the ball, or?
Oh, mate, he can have my sausage any day. Honestly, he just weaves in between plays. He's got with the 84 strength and 82 aggression. He's also stocky, but he feels wonderful in game. Yeah. Honestly,
it makes him feel stronger, doesn't it? I found that last year when I used him.
Definitely. I've been a big fan. I think Fekir usually gets like a good card, like a good team of the season or something. Almost every year.
Last year was pretty nice. Yeah.
And. Yeah, he was really impressive. Obviously, some of the doubts that people might have about him is his pace. They see like the split in it being 90 acceleration, 81 sprint speed.
I think it's the right way around. I prefer it when they've got higher acceleration.
I prefer it like that.
Yeah.
Especially in CAM.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, he had the advantage of the dribbling. Just felt amazing. You can see in a lot of the clips how good he is on the ball. His left stick dribbling. Genuinely, so I've used some of the big players now. I'd say his dribbling, honestly, his left stick anyway, feels as good as Messi's.
Really? Okay, that is interesting.
I'm going out on a limb.
The French Messi, yeah.
Yeah, that's the title. French Messi, question mark, exclamation mark. But yeah, insane. And we've not even spoke about his passing yet, Rob. Oh my God.
Very nice, yeah. 87 short passing, 81 long passing. And the rest of them are pretty good as well, obviously. Averaging out at 85 is nice. Can you notice it? Does it feel saucy or...?
I don't know, Rob, if you've noticed, but over-the-top through balls are very good this year on FIFA. He's a master at them. Just his through balls in general, he feels like a good representation of what a good passer looks like in real life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he picks out really amazing passes, puts great weight on them. He felt almost like almost the complete cam, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I'll speak a little bit about the negatives.
His composure quickly as well. 90, that's high.
Bro, he's shooting.
Noticeable? Yeah.
I scored with him 2 minutes into his debut.
Yeah.
I was immediately like, this guy's done more in 2 minutes than Hazard did in about 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of the things I didn't like so much about the card, because he's not perfect. His pace can sometimes feel a little bit low. I did use a hunter on him.
Yeah.
But, shock. But sometimes he feels like he can't, like if he's against a really fast defender, he doesn't quite have that breakaway speed to get past them. But when he's kind of got the slight edge in a race, he can use his strength to battle them. So it's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
Another thing is stamina. It's 82, which isn't bad at this stage of the game, but he does feel pretty gassed out. You can obviously you're running around
with him.
No, I might. To be fair, actually, now I think about it, I don't know if I'd put conservative interceptions on him. I don't think I would, because he does in the 70 minutes that he's on, he does so much for the team.
Yeah.
He really does have plays for the badge trait, which is a huge stat to have. Which isn't a real stat, by the way, but some players do have it.
Yeah, 82 aggression is huge.
And yeah, they were the two main things I didn't like about him. To be fair, it's always disappointing. I think stamina always annoys me the most because I have to sub players off, and I don't want to sub him off.
Yeah. You want your main player to stay, don't you? Really.
Oh yeah, he's like my marquee player now, I suppose. Yeah. Like I said, everything goes through him. He just gets himself involved. I love him.
Yeah, everything goes through him, does it, Jack? Has he got the shits by any chance?
Perhaps, mate. I don't know. He makes me shit with excitement every time he's on the ball. He feels dangerous. It's something I said about in the CR7 review. When he's on the ball, you're like, okay, you know what? I can do something. But we're not hanging about, Rob. We'll go for the end card. Obviously, you guys can tell just how much I love him.
Yeah, quickly. Something we've not spoke about.
Yeah.
I spoke about it a little bit, but his shooting, is it as good as it's cracked up to be? Yeah. Do you think then he could be a striker? Or is he strictly a cam?
You know what? Actually, he could play striker. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah, he could do. I think he's definitely good enough. For context, Rob, he scored 14.
Yeah.
In 15, I recorded some. I recorded the game, the amount of goals before I played the last 5 games of Champions, but because I gave him away. But he scored 14 and 15 and got 11 assists.
I don't mind that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
He was so good for me. So yeah, he definitely plays striker. I do think that cam is his best position.
Centre mid. He's a bit stocky, he's got strong.
I did actually drop him to centre mid. In the games that I needed to bring on some more attackers to win, or to at least try and win, or try and get a goal. I did drop him back to centre mid. He didn't feel out of place. I know he's got no defending at all, but he, like Rob says, stocky body type kind of does enough. He gets in the way. Speaking of getting in the way, that's Robbie when I'm trying to do the end card again in the way. Give him a 9.25, Rob.
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty good.
He's better than Dybala.
Yes.
Definitely. I think he's definitely a game changer if you need a new cam that's, obviously French or from La Liga. He's also got the advantage of being French and from La Liga.
Very nice and linkable,
It's kind of a league that's lacking in meta attackers, I think, this year.
There's 3 French La Liga SBCs out at the minute, which is a bit mad.
Yeah. Intriguing. Obviously, the new Isaac's come out, which is a new meta attacker, I'd say. But yeah, he comes from a league that's kind of lacking. And yeah, he's worthwhile. I'll give him a 10 in value.
I'm not surprised. He's very good value, I think.
100k. I did him for nothing. I literally did him completely from the club. He's 83
I think
and an 86.
people will have stacked clubs at the minute because there's not really been too many SBCs.
Bro, this is the first player SBC I've done. So I've needed to get rid of some high-rated fodder,
Yeah.
just so I don't keep getting duplicates, which is really irritating.
Same, yeah.
Hunter was the chem style. I don't think there's another option, to be honest with you.
Nah, I think that's the best option, really.
His dribbling's insane. You don't need to touch it.
Yeah.
Hunter. Hunter's the only one. It makes him like an 88 cam, 89 centre forward.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then links.
Guessing Usman.
How long do you have? You've got a year. You know,
Yeah.
Usman, player a month Benz, and then I've put Llorente, who is the best centre mid I've used so far in this year.
Yeah.
There's so many links though, Rob.
Yeah. Umtiti as well.
So
Another
many.
SBC looks pretty solid.
Theo Hernandez.
Yeah.
Mostovoy.
Hero.
We've got his brother that plays for it. You know,
Yeah,
Yasin
Furlong.
Fekir.
Yeah,
There's-
you're not going to use him.
Well, no, it's 68
Bit
Silva.
man.
I was doing a joke.
Yeah.
Mbappe, Pogba, Genoa. You know what I mean?
A lot, yeah.
There's so many. Coman, Varane,
Canales
whatever.
for a cheaper one from BT. That's pretty
But
solid.
yeah, loads of links.
Yeah.
That are really good, and he would definitely hang in any top meta team. I loved him, Rob. I was really, really impressed by him. I thought
Staying
it
in
was
the
fantastic.
11?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah, which says a lot. You know, I've done
Yeah.
an SBC, and he's staying in the team
Yeah.
for a
Like
good
that.
long while. And with that, Rob, I think that's about everything, mate. Any
Yeah,
other
I've
last
enjoyed
little
that.
final thoughts?
Nah, I'm happy with that, mate. I think you've covered
you.
it pretty well. Obviously, he looks fantastic. Hopefully, people understand what he's about now. Maybe
Yeah.
go out and complete him. I think I might. He doesn't really fit my team, but he's one of those that I think I could look back on thinking, shit, I wish I did that. So
Yeah,
we'll have to
when
wait
he's
and
quite
see.
cheap as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
guys, if you like this video, if you like the review, drop a like down below. Make sure you sub. We are bringing the daily uploads. Me and Rob, we are smashing out content. We got jobs. We don't care. This is our bloody job now. So please drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment, do all that good stuff. I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Gaming. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.